Hi YouTube, I look a mess as usual. I haven't done my hair. My nan has been rushed into hospital. I feel really worried about her. There's my nan there. That's me when I was 17. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. I can feel her heartbeat slowing down. I can't do nothing about it. It's up to the God Maker. It's not up to me, it's up to the God Maker. I've got Daniel some clothes for his birthday today from Sports Direct. Yeah, £50. I'm trying to take my mind off my nan. I've been making some tomato soup and potatoes. Yeah, I'll just clean that cooker in a bit. Yeah, that's my nan now. Have I got more pictures of her? I think I've got more pictures of her somewhere. There's another picture of her here. It's not very clear, it's about 10 years ago. No, 12 years ago. But that picture is my nan 21 years ago. Yeah. Have I got any more pictures of my nan? Oh yeah, there's a picture of my nan there. Four generations. Demi's one generation, my sister's 2 generations, my mum's 3 generations, and my nan's 4 generations. 4 generations apart. That's right, my niece, my sister, my mum and my nan, 4 generations, yeah. I just had a memory of when I went on Splash Canyon with my nan. She's not in this picture, but I went on there about 20 years ago when I was a teenager. This is about a year. This is about 2 years ago. This picture of Splash Canyon. Someone was thinking about me very intensely, and that's why I look distracted on that picture. And that's Western. And there's me and Boo Boo. Where's pictures of my nan? Oh, there's another picture of my nan there. We don't want that in the picture, do we? That's maybe 4 years ago or something. 3, 4, no, say more likely 4 years ago. Because Demi's 15 now, so that's about 4 years ago. Yeah, went on the what's it called? The Splash Canyon. Me, my sister, and my nan, about 20 years ago when I was a teenager. And my nan had had a stroke about a year before or something. So she was a bit she could walk, but she was a bit doddery on her legs at the time. And obviously she recovered because she's still alive 20 years later, but I'm not sure how much longer. Because she's had dementia for at least 10 years now. And yeah, she's more or less going. So yeah, I was close to both of my nans. I used to sit with my nan on the couch and she used to tell me stories about her family and stuff. That when she was a kid, her father used to batter her mum. So the one day her mum put towels down by all the doors and tried to put the gas on and tried to kill herself and my nan and my nan's brother Arthur. And was his name Arthur? Was his name Brian? I used to know this off by heart at one time because my nan used to tell me about all the different family history. She used to tell me that her nan came from a very rich family. They had a soap factory. They used to, in Victorian times, like this is way long ago. This is this is over 100 years ago. My nan's nan's family, parents. So basically, my nan's great-grandparents, they had a soap factory called White's Soap or something. White Soap, because their surname was White. They had yeah, and they had a big house, and they had servants and butlers. And my nan's nan married the gardener. She fell in love with the gardener, and she married the gardener. And her family didn't want to know after that. Makes you realise how much we've come on since. I think things have come on. I mean, even the last 20 years, I think a lot of changes have happened. I mean, when I was a kid, I was constantly bullied. But now when I hear teenagers talk, they don't seem to be that bothered about gay people. But when I was a kid, it was a big issue. In the 90s, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager in the 90s, it was a big issue. So I'm thinking about my nan again. Yeah, she used to sit with me on the couch and tell me about her family and stuff. Stupid care workers that haven't been giving her any drinks over the weekend because her dementia's gone really bad now, because she's had it for over 10 years now, dementia. And they said that they give her drinks, but she just puts it in her mouth and she doesn't swallow the drinks. Yeah. She's in Redditch Hospital. And apparently my mum's screwing because my mum had to get a taxi there, and it cost my mum £26 from Quinton, where she lives, to get to Redditch. That's just one way. Whoa. So yeah, yeah. I do sometimes miss the conversations I used to have with my nan. Yeah. She did know I was gay. She found out just before I think she'd just had the diagnosis, or she was just about to have the diagnosis. Because I came out as gay when I was about 20. I came out as gay when I was about 22. And I'm 38 now. Just turned 38. Well, 2 months ago. So it's about 16 years ago. And my nan came from a very tough family. She brought up 6 kids, and the husband was never there. He was always working away. He was a lorry driver. And she used to look after my great granddad as well, my dad's dad. So she had quite a lot to deal with. She's a very tough old lady. Anyone that would meet her back in the day, bloody heck. If you said the wrong thing to her, you'd know about it. God, she'd take your head off and shove it up your arse. She was definitely no pushover. She used to swear her head off every 5 seconds. She'd be swearing her head off. Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to do this video to say love you, Nan, and I hope you get better soon. I know the chances aren't very good. The care home says she's got palliative care, she's at end of life care, and they didn't seem to be that bothered, but they're there to do their job. They should be doing their job. They should be caring for her. She can't feed herself, she can't drink, she can't have drinks because she forgets they're there, or she doesn't they could, it's like what Daniel said earlier, they could put her on a drip. They could give her fluids through a drip. But it's whether they will or not, I don't know, because of her age. She's in her 80s, and I don't know. I feel that she really is leaving. She says to me that my granddad is waiting for her. I know it's selfish to hold her in her form, in her human form. I know it's selfish. But in a human way, that's what I wish. But I don't want to see, I don't want her to keep suffering. So maybe it is for the best, who knows? I'm not going to say it's for the best, I'm not going to say it's not for the best. I'm not going to... She says she'll be back. No, she said she may come back in Demi's children, in years to come. She's not promising anything, but she said she may come back. Got my love stones on, rose quartz. Rose quartz. I'm going to leave it there anyway because